Turning now to our series, A Dish We Call It Around Here, a stroll into history at one of the oldest pasta shops in the country. I like the music, guys. Like a big pizza pie, it's amore.
Okay. I'm not going to sing along with this one either. Pop song,
Loud and hard, but I'll check it out. And all Tony goes is, okay.
All right.
Raffetto's first opened its doors in 1906. And 117 years later, the New York City institution, they are still thriving. Sing ding-a-ling-a-ling. It supplies iconic restaurants like Tavern on the Green, Il Molino, and ships products nationwide. Now the fourth generation of this restaurant is moving into the future with personalized private dinners. I like that. Nancy Chen takes us inside the Italian food mecca.
I want a private dinner.
Gnocchi alla Romana, which comes from a recipe in Rome, is actually like a porridge, almost like polenta.
Stepping into the kitchen at Raffetto's is like taking a step back in time.
When this starts to stiffen up, you got to really work it.
The recipes, the dishes, even the equipment go back more than a century.
And you literally just turn it on.
Wow.
What do you think about when you use this?
To think that my great-grandfather was standing here touching the same mechanisms all the way back to 1920. That is just so fascinating to me.
The patriarch of the family, Marcello Raffetto, opened the store in 1906. And in 1919, he bought the building where it still stands today. In 1972, Romana, Marcello's daughter-in-law known as Nonna, ran the business until she died in 2018.
What do you think that your grandfather would say if he walked in and saw this shop still running right now 4 generations later?
Wow.
I would imagine you'd have tremendous pride that, you know, his genetic code kept thriving in the same way he made a living.
Father-daughter duo Andrew and Sarah are the 3rd and 4th generations of Raffetto's, preserving Italian-American tradition at this pasta shop.
Did you feel pressure to get in the business?
I actually did not at all. I knew with conviction that this was what I wanted to do, not because I was guilted or needed.
Every day in store, they make 15 pots of sauces, 10 pans of their best-selling lasagna, and dozens of prepared meals. And if you've eaten Italian food in New York City, well, chances are you've had their pasta. They supply more than 300 restaurants, including some of the best known in the city.
Is this like the hidden secret to good pasta in the city, is that it actually comes back to here? It's from here?
I would agree with that, yeah. Because so many people don't admit it, but it's from here.
They whipped up some of their favorites for us, like egg and spinach fettuccine with a sun-dried tomato pesto sauce.
This is really such a special sauce that I want more people to be aware of.
Oh, I could eat this all day.
Their gnocchi is a Roman dish made without potatoes, cut into squares and topped with rosemary oil. And for dessert, a coffee-less pistachio tiramisu.
It's so light, yet flavorful at the same time. Did you learn something new about Sarah now that you guys work together so closely?
I learned that she could handle plenty and almost welcomes it. Just a tough, ready to do it all.
You must be very proud.
Oh, absolutely. Getting choked up.
Now Sarah is throwing open the doors to Raffetto's in a new way, after hours.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Raffetto, and you're at Raffetto's Fresh Pasta.
Partnering with cook and food blogger Emily Fedner,
Mash it up, serve it with olive oil and onions. It's like a Russian baba ganoush.
she's launched a popular monthly dinner series, calling it Petite Pasta Joint.
Petite Pasta Joint is Sarah and I's love child. It's a representation of our friendship. It's a representation of her Nana, my babushka. It's a representation of history.
They shop for farm-fresh ingredients.
Perfect.
And prepare the 7-course meal themselves,
This dinner that we're having tonight sold out in 3 minutes after we released tickets.
bringing together 24 diners for a cozy family-style meal.
We're really interactive. We explain every course, and it is a special experience with food that means something to us, that is unique.
The menu often changes, with one exception: their signature dish, raviolo al uovo, an egg yolk-filled pasta topped with a brown miso butter sauce.
Do you feel like you're taking your family's store into the next chapter with this?
With my own flair, because it's all of our responsibilities as the new generation to contribute something. So that makes me feel very special and very proud that I'm able to bring this to the family.
Okay.
Sarah and Emily, my kind of girls. I love Sarah's dad choking up when he started talking about his daughter when he says she can handle everything. I have great appreciation for family businesses, especially when it's got your name, like the Dokoupils
Yes.
and the Dutiers. I think that's so cool when the generations continue in the family.
And the fact that they acknowledge that
Success.
her grandfather would have sat
Yes,
at
in
that
that
very
same
same
machine.
I think it's very powerful.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous thing.